How do you find the right publication for your startup? A lot of people tend to think, and including people working at PR agencies, which I find quite shocking, they tend to think that a good press list is a list that contains a lot of context. It doesn't matter who it is, as long as there's a lot of journalists on your press list. And of course, this is wrong. When you set up your press list, relevance is of utmost importance. You need to make sure that the people you're going to contact are actually people that are probably going to write about you. So how do you find the right publication for your startup? There's 3 steps I'd like to highlight for you today. The first one is, does this publication align with my business goals? If I get coverage in this publication, will that add any value to my business goals? Or will it just add value to my ego? There's a lot of people that choose publications based on their ego. They see TechCrunch, for example, and they're like, I really want to get featured in TechCrunch. And I'm not saying you shouldn't, you probably should, but always make sure that you do it for the right reasons. That this publication will actually get your business further in terms of the goal that you want to achieve. The second thing that you need to check is, does my target audience read this publication? Because if your target audience doesn't read the publication, then most of the times there's no point in trying to get featured in this publication, other than ego reasons again. And last but not least, make sure that this publication is likely to write about you. Let's say that you've developed a robot. And this is something quite technical. The product that you develop, maybe it's even B2B, is not something that a consumer can really grasp that easily. Then don't go pitching an average lifestyle publication, for example, because why on earth would they write about your robot? Sometimes, of course, there's an angle that you can find to make sure that your robot or whatever it is that you're selling is relevant to these publications. But always make sure that the publication that you target is the one that's the most likely to write about you. On Pioneer Academy, we have full lessons on how to find the right publication for your startup, how to make a proper press list before you launch, and many other things that you need to know to make sure that you can grow your business in the media. So get access and we can start learning.